Thank you for joining us. We're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. We already had summon for masculine. Another four. Fours are a repeat pattern for these oracle cards. Stability. Trying to draw something in. Trying to summon something. Focused on making something happen, right? Alright. So for mutual energy. Too many. Oath. It's 49. 4 and 9, which is 13, which is another 4. Oath. It's the energy of making a pledge, and it's just, idealistic on this one where his hand is on his heart, right? Oath, making a pledge, making a vow, making some type of stand-up decision and standing up for something, pledging to something. Alright, so feminine, okay. And then 11. Complicated. Looking at the intricate pieces, the complication about it. Yeah, things that are unseen. Things that are invisible, not actually on the surface, but woven into, maybe even feeling complicated, feeling like herself is complicated, right? But we'll take a look at it and see what's going on. Masculine. That didn't go well. Let's talk about it. How are we feeling today? Summon Queen of Pentacles, nurturing energy, more growth, expansion. I believe we had that the other day. Ten of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, maybe even nurturing your mother and growing beyond the burden. Growth potential, expansion. Maybe even taking care of himself. Looking at things from a different perspective. With the Hangman here. It's the essence of becoming enlightened and expansion. However, there's still some type of burden. Hangman, 7 of Wands. Okay, so all this is him just protecting his energy. Excuse me. Protecting his energy, staying stagnant. Maybe even still a little defensive. Let's see what that's about, though. That's a lot of wands to carry, though. How we feeling today, masculine? Let's talk about it. Yes, choosing the direction, what actions to take, which way to go, what road to travel. Um, and which is another reason why we protect our energy, which is why we stay stagnant, because the traditional sense of the Two of Wands, I want to, well, no, I don't know. I don't know. Because that's just the other deck, because it has a person standing still with a split road. So, which road to travel, which way to go, what action to take. Because wands are actions. It does speak to travel. It does speak to what road to travel, what direction to navigate towards, right? Let's keep going. Masculine. Let's talk about it. Which road to travel in this connection? What choices to make? What direction? It is putting that inconsistency to rest. It is the Knight of Wands in reverse. It basically says the inconsistency, the in and out, not rushing in, not wanting to rush in. Not wanting to rush towards a relationship. It's something else he's trying to bring in. Oh. King of Cups, hold feelings back. So it's still kind of like, okay, whoa. I need to see something from a different perspective. I need to change the way I'm looking at things. So let me block out some things. Let me choose a direction in which this connection is going. I don't want to rush in. I don't want to be inconsistent. Or it's ending the inconsistency, ending the rushing in. I don't want to come charging in. I'm making a judgment call. I'm feeling like there's some mental conflict, maybe even a little sabotage, judgment call, judgment about mental conflict. Okay, so it's like he's still wanting to, make a clear decision. There's a lot of love here based on that, because if we're making impulsive decisions, was our heart really in it? Or did we think about it before we rushed in? Did we process it? Did we become enlightened? Did we make an informed decision? Did we choose correctly? So, King of Cups. Yep. Two of Swords. Blocking, making a decision to manifest. There's that summoning energy, that magician. Blocking things out, unable to make a decision while he manifests, missing an opportunity while he takes control. He levels up, and he's going to patiently wait. Offer a stable first step, kind of like friendship, or a solid effort, valid attempt through the confusion while he's making options and having choices, right? So he gets he gets clarity through all of that. So it's like this is him. I keep saying him, her, and a she, and I don't want to do that. This divine masculine is getting in control of his, one, decision making, two, what he's carrying, what he has, what he's thinking about, what he's processing, what he sees, and how he sees things, choosing a direction in which this relationship goes. Okay, so it got complicated. King of Swords, being disciplined, being cold, maybe even being a little distant, making decisions on her own as well, being decisive, being disciplined in this new cycle. Okay. Still proceeding slowly, methodically, day by day, step by step. Okay. Being patient. Waiting. Going through whatever is going on, understanding that things are complicated. There's a clear-mindedness surrounding that. I feel like masculine is trying to grow beyond the burdens and becoming enlightened, putting up walls and defenses. However, choosing a direction of which this connection is going. He's not wanting to rush towards the relationship, making a judgment call to kind of sabotage it. Let's see here. Feminine. Yep. But you're still charging forward. You're moving forward with purpose and direction. You know which way you're going. See, we like to think that we don't know what we're doing. I'm not getting the results I want. This is clear-mindedness. This is a new cycle. This is methodical movement. This is planned action. This is clear thought. It's a new cycle on slow movement and being patient. We're still moving forward. There's none of this stating that we're not making any moves. We're not charging forward. We're not progressing. Okay. Charging forward, waiting for things to mature. Same thing, same energy. Waiting for things to mature, waiting for things to grow. It speaks to investing. You've planted the seeds, you're up to the 7, right? Yep, taking a leap of faith. Taking a risk. And there she goes. Not too far behind the Emperor, right? The Emperor was the underlying energy, not actually present. Feminine is actually showing in Empress energy, growth, expansion, maturity, nurturing, decisive, fiery, all of those things that the Empress, embodies. Taking that risk, nurturing the situation to grow, to expand, to give birth and give life to something. But then there's this Page of Cups energy. It is to grow beyond that nervous energy to start a new cycle in patience and waiting, because all of this is still charging forward. It's still powerful energy. It's still movement. It's still feminine being present. I don't feel like a walking away. I don't feel like this is feminine, being nervous or scared. It's to grow beyond that. It's to nurture that energy. It's to be more mature emotionally. The Empress with the Page of Cups, it's growth, expansion beyond that. The Page of Cups. Page of Cups has something in that cup that needs to mature. That fish has to go away. It's squirmy, it's flighty, it's not really mature. Balance everything out. reciprocate, equal give and take, right? With the Six of Pentacles, be more stable, be more grounded. King of Pentacles. Yep. Nine of Wands. Push forward, persevere. All right, mutual energy. What's this? Oh, no, no, no. All right. Oh, not wanting to end because you guys feel like this is a Ten of Cups, feeling like this is something that emotionally fulfills both of you guys. So it's not like you're trying to put an end or call it quits or cut the relationship off. Healing is a success. And this also speaks to transformation complete. Ten of Cups, right? Healing, resting, taking a pause was a success, was healing, was triumph. We have to look at things in a manner of what works and what didn't. With that Death card in reverse, I keep getting transformation complete. Yeah, you tempered the situation. You guys balanced it out. You guys are being patient, going with the flow of things now. Balancing out lack, feeling abandoned, feeling without. Yeah, because there's some things that are unknown, that are hidden. Just because we don't know it all doesn't mean that we don't have it all, right? Ten of Cups. It's the mind that provides that world of whatever you think, that's your world. So if you think differently, your world changes, right? Thinking differently changes the world. Complicated. Knowing that things are complicated. Knowing that we need to move slow and be patient. Temperance. Balancing out those energies. Five of Pentacles, lack mentality. We got to kind of shift that energy. Yeah. Things are hidden and we need to walk away emotionally, move on to calmer waters. So walking away emotionally helps you guys move on to calmer waters. You guys understand that now and there is clarity behind that. I feel like Masculine is trying to pick that up a little bit. I have the Strength card, being strong. That's a part of an oath as well. Resisting, holding back, self-control. It's a calm, peaceful look. Calm, calm, calm. Even this, it's a stern look, but it's more on a calm. It's knowing it's a silent victory. It's a humbleness, knowing that you've been through a battle or healing, knowing that the fight was won. And now we have to balance out some of that lack mentality and still resist, hold ourselves back, control ourselves, not taking wild actions. There you go. In control, right? Strength, control, bossing up, being a leader, controlling oneself, embodying all those kings. We have vice versa of energy. Sometimes we embody masculine and feminine. We do have to be decisive and immature, taking control of the conflict, the push and pull of it. So it's like whatever conflict came up, whatever took place, we're balancing out the hot and cold, where yeah, the conflict is causing confusion. So if we release and let go, and it's too hot, we got to pour a little water on it. We got to calm down. We got to put a little motion in it. So it's a lot of times we don't want to. We don't want to take a break. We don't want to pause. We should keep going and going and going until we get to our goal. But that's going to cause heartbreak. That's going to cause tempers to flare. That's going to bring up more scared energy, more of our fears and doubts and worries and certain crazy behaviors. And then if we're moving and coasting at a decent pace, things don't seem as scary now, does it? All right, let's clarify. Clarify Queen of Pentacles. Outwardly, he's feeling nurturing, caring, taking care of things. The Queen of Pentacles grows things. She always has that pentacle to plant and grow, because again, it's a mother energy as well, but it's an expansive energy. It is solid. It is stable. It's loyal, dependable, right? We have Five of Fire in the Book of Shadows, which is the Hierophant. There's some type of conflict with following the rules, following religion, tradition. There's conflict surrounding his beliefs as well. Let's see, Ten of Wands, what's the burden? But internally, he's moving on. He's feeling, outwardly maybe wanting to, not wanting, but feeling weighed down. But inwardly, we're moving on to calmer waters. We're shifting energies. We're being patient. Yeah, because of the Tower movement. Because something has shaken him up internally. Let's see. One more for the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Fire, the Ten of Wands. Moving on from the burdens. Moving on from those things that weigh him down. What's the Hanged Man? Looking at the relationship from a different perspective, looking at things, his life, getting just an overall different perspective in general, shifting things around. King of Cups, that was at the bottom of the deck, of the other one. King of Cups, maybe even holding those emotions, holding back emotions, holding it close to his heart. But it's there. It's not a lack thereof. More water energy. Hangman is Pisces energy. Crown of Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So we're those emotions are coming to the surface. I even feel like, no, let me not say that, because that's not 100%. If I feel it, I'll say it all the way. But I don't feel that 100%. Seven of Wands. It was something else. Seven of Wands. Holding back to keep balance. So it's himself trying to bring something in, but also doing it from a stable, balanced place because we don't want to come in all wobbly, hot, and weird. But it's just one of those things where you gotta be balanced. You gotta be stable. You have to be secure. We block those out. We put our walls up. We have our defenses up, but we gotta balance that out. We gotta balance out giving and taking, as well as if we're constantly holding back emotions, we gotta balance that out by giving a little bit of emotion, right? We want to bring that in, and vice versa. If we've been overly emotional, yeah, underneath the deck, what did I say? Emotions are all over the place. Five of water. If we are in conflict, we need to temper that out. The fire needs a little water on it. We need to pour a little water on it and cool it down. Vice versa, if it's too much water, we need to add some fire to it and add some passion, some action behind it. So it's not always just, one solid way. We got to keep everything in flow. Oh, okay, so this is not working. Pour a little water on it. All right, this isn't working. Put a little fire on it. It's almost like cooking. Okay, 2 wands. Maiden of fire holding flame close to his chest. Yeah, holding that passion close, but wanting to reciprocate. So it's like not really putting it out there, holding it closer to oneself. Both of these have the energy of resistance. That's that fire and water. It's present, it's there. There's the fire being held close. There's the water being held close. That goes back to the 4 of earth here with the 4 of pentacles holding tightly, holding back. So we can balance out. So lovers, and we just got to catch the flow. A lot of I'm not going to manifest. Let me see something. Hold on. Magician in reverse. The elemental in reverse. Choosing a direction. I wanted to manifest through a tower moment. So it's like maybe whatever he's trying to move on from, he's had a tower moment. So he's not wanting to create at this time internally. So it's kind of like he's trying to bring in some type of power and balance the situation. Oh, did I say? Wait a minute. Let me fix my words because that sounded weird when it came out. Hold on. Using his strength. Bottom of the deck. Spellcasting. So it's like choosing a direction to bring something in. He's not wanting to manifest while there's a tower moment going on. He's using his strength. He's trying to balance himself out to bring something in. What's the Knight of Wands in reverse? 3 of Pentacles, wanting to collaborate. Yeah, no more inconsistency, no more rushing in. He's wanting to collaborate. He's wanting to build, or maybe even just building internally, right? Yes, elemental of earth and elemental of fire. This is page energy internally, trying to navigate, get on solid ground. It's the energy. I feel like feminine's over here and a master number here, 11, master number 11. We have some majors going on externally. We have some solid, stable energy, some forward movement, risk being taken, growth, expansion. But then, masculine has some things that he's carrying, he's blocking out, choices that he's going to need to make. Just being stable, being dependable, being on solid ground, being maybe somewhere comfortable while navigating that, getting to a comfortable place to navigate those low fires, right? What's the Two of Cups? They are passionate in the beginning. It's like he's not wanting to come charging in, but that Two of Cups, he's having a passionate in the beginning. Creativity surrounding it. You know, those fresh, fun, flirting emotions. There's a transformation. One moment. Have the Four of Water, so having a new beginning. Healing that energy, more fire and water. It's temperance. Temperance has been a repeat theme as well under this. We're going to keep the balance, we're going to keep the flow. But this is, those emotions are being set free, they're flowing, they're happy. I don't know if y'all can see the faces. Those emotions are happy, they're expressive, they're fun, right? They're free flowing, they're splashing around, they're maybe even kind of all over the place, but a little squirmy, right? Just immature, just splashing around. With the Four of Cups, there's the rejection, and then there's the exception, pouring out other cups and accepting the other one, having that fire for that specific one. And then, yeah, there's a transformation going on for this relationship. What's the Judgment? Yeah, I'm making a decision to err, swinging which way to, what way to what way to think. I feel like things aren't aligned here with the Eight of Air and wanting to be patient. There we go, masculine. We're getting it now. Patience is a virtue. It's the Five of Swords. Sabotage, ego. Winning at all costs, pointing to oneself, being emotionally selfish. So it's like that's why we hold back, being emotionally selfish. But we're trying to bring something in. But he doesn't want to end things. Let me see. That one I'd like to read. Ten of Air, upside down. Being dealt a less than desirable hand of cards, so the necessity to play them as best as you can. So yeah, he's pointing to himself. No, he does not have the best hand. That's again part of the things are complicated. Six of Water, missing someone, making a head over heart decision. Again, choosing a direction on which way to go. We're still going to reciprocate, but we're still going to hold that fire close to our heart. We're going to hold back. We're going to resist. More resistance. Both are being strong, though. Being disciplined, making an oath, kind of promising each other, and it may not be outward promises. It may be in action. It may be in where you present and show love. Again, we always like to think of that one specific way that we'd like to see it, but open your eyes, expand your mind, and think deeper on what's being presented in front of you. I challenge everyone to, one, if there's ever confusion, if there's ever emotional shakiness, stop. Don't do anything. Don't act on anything. Don't say what comes to mind. And actually just analyze why you feel that way, why you're thinking that way, why you want to say what you want to say, why you want to take those actions that you want to take. It's easy to say, oh, well, because he's acting like an ass, or my feelings are hurt. Okay, why? Why? I challenge you to ask why first. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Don't take action towards anything. Just be present and Ask yourself why you feel that way. And can you change that? Can you change the way you're thinking? Can you change the way you're acting? Can you change anything within oneself to tweak that situation? And then if it still get the same outcome in other avenues and other perspectives, go ahead, do it. King of Swords. Yep, being disciplined, standing solid on your own. Nine of Earth, right? Weighing options. Yes, King of Swords. Be having a cold exterior, being, disciplined military mindset, set goal to accomplish something, to direct something, to maybe even being disciplined in thought. But again, weighing options. Do I stay? Do I go? Being independent, being stable and solid on your own, but not in a place of. It's not an imbalance. It's what. Do I sit down or do I walk away? Do I stay put or do I walk away? Keep in mind, if you walk away, it's still going to be there. It's still going to be there. Think about any problem that you ever had in your life. If you walked away from it, did it ever come right back around? 9 times out of 10, it probably did. So what's for you will always come back. So doesn't matter if you walk away or not. Masculine's probably still going to be there. The World. New cycle. Putting in that hard work, that effort, maybe even fast movement. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, moving slow, coming at a hangman. We don't need to constantly stay suspended internally. We do have to show outward presentation. So if we're just moving slow, we got to show up as a Knight of Pentacles. But we don't have to be internally stagnant. We have to have some type of movement. So we're still working on things. We're still moving forward, having those swirling energies, right? Which, again, part of that complication. That's why we stay independent, so we can weigh our options. Do we stay? Do we go? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. Coming out of hang mode. Hangman, wanting to present love and reunite, wanting to be in harmony. It's still there. So you want to present that love. But then we had the Maiden of Earth at the bottom of the deck. Still moving slow towards it. Good job, feminine. 3 of Wands. Patiently waiting. Controlling your desires. One more for the 3 of Wands. Going after your desires and moving forward. So it's not like you're staying stuck and there's the World again, having that new cycle moving forward. Doing what you want. Boom. Empress repeats for the feminine. You're here, you're solid, you're not wavering. What's the Chariot? That's the Emperor right there, not far behind the Empress, right? That's twice that's happened. So taking control and being patient, moving forward, right? Bossing up, leveling up, in control. And then there's the King of Fire, controlling one's action, controlling the fire. This king looks like he just blew out that candle. And then there's the Queen of Fire right behind him. Let's see. Being patient, things that are deep underneath. controlling the growth. Okay, patiently waiting. Maybe even a little guarded, defensive, and heartbroken internally because you know what you're being patient for. Um, that's more of not getting what you want. It's that the seven of fire, which is the seven of wands, the three of air, which is the three of swords. Protecting oneself from heartbreak, being patient, knowing that things at this time could lead to heartbreak. So we weigh our options. We stay independent, right? What's the fool? Yep. Two of wands, choosing a direction. At a crossroads, there's some fears, some anxiety surrounding it. Still take, and that's a part of the little fish in the cup page energy, but we're trying to grow beyond that, right? We're choosing a direction. Because there's some fears, we need to temper out. Yeah, there's some temperance energy. So if we say, okay, well, my feelings and even how I'm expressing myself, how I'm feeling about the situation, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm still scared, right? Choosing a direction, we got to balance that out. We got to take accounting of that. Balance the scales. Yeah, you have the power in your own hands. You have your own power. We don't have to let masculine take control all of the time. We don't have to allow a circumstance or situation take control of us. We have power. Things are complicated, yes, but it's ultimately on you, on how you act, how you handle a situation. A lot of times we blame circumstances, right? Yeah, emotions are still all over the place. Clarify the Empress. Most of the time, situations take control of us instead of us taking control of the situation. That power has always been there. It hasn't gone away. No one can take it away. So keep that always in mind. Empress. Healing at a pause. Healing energy, looking, yeah, so she can push forward. Healing, growing, expansion, healing so she can move forward. Yeah, Page of Cups, nervous energy, making a judgment, surrendering, preparing for the future of this connection. Yep. And then came full circle back to the Crone of Air, which is the King of Swords. Alrighty. Death card. Following your intuition was a success. Yesterday we had them using the third eye. That's the High Priestess. Following your intuition, that inner knowing, that higher understanding, not wanting things to end, and following your intuition for success, towards success. Six of Fire, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups. There's growth here. Ten of Cups, wanting to nurture it, wanting to mother it, wanting to take care of it, right? Four of Swords, healing, resting, meditating, at a pause because there is so much unknown, unseen, but there's so much felt, things that are underneath the surface. About this new beginning, your love was the Six of Wands. Yes, the victory and success was healing, temperance, and slower movement. I can't make it up. It came all out. There's the star in the middle is temperance, and then we have the maiden of Earth here with the slow tempered movement, becoming more grounded, crone of Earth. What's the Temperance card? Transformation, death and rebirth, shifting from the old way of doing things to the new way of doing things. We don't need to clarify that. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, that abandoned energy, feeling abandoned, trying to temper that out. But internally, you guys are enlightened, happy. There it goes. Had to come out, right? Controlling one's action, being disciplined, decisive. That's the Strength card. Yep, holding back, walking that path alone, getting so you can get messages, so you can receive messages and getting that light and enlightenment. Yeah, so you guys can come together. For fire, Emperor, taking control of this relationship. What's the conflict? The conflict is the Five of Earth, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. That's the trouble here. Feeling left out in the cold, abandoning the conflict in a new cycle. Getting more information, okay, so you guys are not you guys are still showing up, producing a new cycle, right? However, we're still going to collect information. We're still going to maneuver in a not so upfront way. That's what it's looking like. So let's get some romance angels. All right. Romance angels for masculine. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moment. So again, that's that moving on from the burdens, walking away from things that weigh him down. Forgiving and learning. We got the weight. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, it is. That's him not wanting to rush in. Knight of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups. Not wanting to rush into the relationship, right? Getting on solid ground. Getting stable. Wanting a new passionate beginning. But we're building. We're trying to navigate. And then we got separation. Yes, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That's that conflict between belief. Maybe not even wanting to wait. Maybe staying still, staying stagnant, walls being put up, but not wanting to create and not wanting to manifest because things are taking place internally. Because we gotta have a shift in energy first. With the summoning, it's like getting the power, getting the stability up, balancing those things out. We hold back and we resist because we are balancing ourselves. We are holding back emotions because we are shifting and turning things around internally. Let's see here. What's for mutual energy? Release your eggs. Time has come to clear your energy. I feel like that's for mutual. With that conflict still showing up outwardly, there's still some type of push-pull situation going on, which, again, that needs to be released. It says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Shift from the old way of doing things to the new way. I mean, you guys are in control of your actions. You're being disciplined. You're spending being to yourself internally, receiving messages, getting understanding, taking control with the Emperor here of the relationship. Maybe even abandoning getting things started, right? With the Five of Earth in the world, so that's Five of Pentacles in the world, abandoning the new cycle. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Do what you gotta do. Take that oath, be present. For feminine, you deserve love. You are lovable. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And then underneath the deck, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. So a lot of that is making a judgment to walk away emotionally from the connection, but also to walk away emotionally so you can have this connection in the future, because this Eight of Cups is preparing. It is putting those emotions in the pot to cook something else up, make it greater later, right? We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. It is what it is. That's a part of that blocking out heartbreak. You know exactly what's going to lead to heartbreak, and you know what you have as far as chemistry. You're putting in the work. You're moving things along. You're charging forward. Chariot twice, Seven of Pentacles twice, but yet you're still being patient. So, feminine, you have this balance thing going on about you. Like knowing what to do, knowing what not to do. And you're aware that things or the relationship is complicated at this time. Forgiving and learning, official person. Show up in an official capacity. Being present, officially showing up, forgiving and learning, right? Worth waiting for. Maybe causing a little despair. Maybe even a little sad, disappointed in the change or the shift, right? Of the situation. We have separation and a distant horizon. Feel like it's near completion, actually, because there's some type of change, balance. There's a near ending here with the distant horizon. Separation is almost over. Release your ex on this journey. Put an end to it. So clear that out. Clear your energy on this journey. A lot of times we have to release the old wounds of, boyfriend, girlfriend's past, right? We gotta clear that out. We gotta clear out our closet, because let's just say it's a house. The relationship is a house, right? Well, the last owner left curtains and trash and an old ugly suit from the 70s hanging up in the closet. Do you want that? You want to clear that out? It's the same thing. It's the negative emotions that exes have put into ourselves that needs to be removed. We can't continue to carry some of those things around. That was for that relationship, and that was for that person, and that didn't work out, now did it? It is safe for you to love. Yes. And time for change. More travel energy. Travel. Let go of control issues. Release your expectations. Just release your expectations at this point. Go with the flow. You deserve love. You are lovable. Boom. Great fortune. You are a great fortune. Okay? healing family issues. I'm getting this with the community, those around you, other relationships. Um, it doesn't just have to be family. It could be healing those issues that you dealt with all around with people around you. Feminine. Um, that's what you're working on underneath the deck. You're trying to heal that chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yep, boom, there's chemistry on this pathway. Um, yeah, time for change, a decision, something else to come into light, into operation. Change the mask that you're wearing, feminine. Let's get some outgoing messages. It's like that's what you're doing. Actually, it's not asking you to change. It's showing that you are changing. I'm sorry that it came out that way. Okay. So we got seduction, attracting, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Um, Maybe even a third party, but again, it's him just trying to find his stability, having temptations, right? We don't have the devil energy, but we do have burdens, right? So burdens could be anything. It could be things that you're carrying around, weight, heavy weight, another person, right? But we can look at it several different ways. We're not going to harp on it. We got boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. We do have that Six of Swords energy shifting away from that. So we can progress. We need to wait. We need to hold on. Not enough. Frustrating relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. That's that Five of Swords, pouring into oneself, being emotionally selfish. So things won't keep happening over and over again, right? We got love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, maybe wanting to do that. We got clock, need time, takes time. End time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So we are seeing some progress here with this Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. We got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. That's going back to that holding back energy. Okay, let's move on. Mutual energy. Date, meeting someone new, getting back out there, playing, set a date, maybe wanting to date each other. Grim Reaper, this relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Since we have death here on more than one occasion, I'm going to say that is what that is, to grow and transform your life, shifting from other old ways to new ways. Then we got mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationship, reflect our wounds, introspection, hermit energy. You guys are mirroring each other, doing the same thing. Golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I do get a little of the love bombing. I do not see the one-sided relationship. It is not. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Yes, we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups out here. Too many. Okay, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. We already spoke about separation. Chaser, was a chaser in a codependent relationship. Abandonment issues, yep, that's why avoiding heartbreak. Not ending it again, not today, not dealing hurt, avoiding conversation, call person still angry. Again, blocking out, heartbreak, talking, interested in conversing more, waiting message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring a moment, feeling uplifted. that is what she's presenting. She's wanting to get to that. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep a positive mindset, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.